Okay guys, welcome back. So in this video we're going to be talking about the keywords that you're going to be using to find the particular pages on whichever site you're using as your seed. So in our case that's Groupon. To find the businesses, that, and email addresses that you're actually looking for. So in our case, since we're talking about targeting local businesses for Beverly Hills, what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the zip code. Now the reason for this is because if we go to Groupon, I'll just wait for this to load up, and we look at any offer on here, they actually have the addresses of the businesses here we are. So you can see we've got the address here of the business, and there's the zip code. So that's probably the very the easiest thing that we can go after. We could also go after cities or or even states or something like that, but the zip code is by far the easiest one to go for in our case because it's a lot more specific. So I'm not actually that familiar with the zip codes around the place, so what we're going to be using is 90210, and I know that the zip codes are generally sequentially numbered, so what I'm going to go for is 90210 to 90300. Obviously if you're targeting your local area, you just look up all of the zip codes in your area and pop them all into a list. If they're all sequential, a really easy way to do that is to just pop two of them into a Google Docs spreadsheet like this one, with them one apart from each other. So we've got 90210 and 90211. Select them both as I've just done, and then you just click and drag the little square in the bottom right down until we get to where we want to end, which I wanted to do 90300. So we've still got a bit to go. Getting pretty close. 903. Whoops. 90300. There we go. So that's our list of keywords that we're going to be using in this particular example. If you were targeting something else, like let's say you weren't too bothered about the area but you wanted to go after dentists, then you would use variations of the word dentist in here that would appear on the site that you were targeting. So if it was a directory site, you might use just dentists. If it was a coupon site like Groupon, then maybe you'd use dentists and also dental care, teeth whitening, other words that they would likely use in their advertisements for their coupons, so that you would find it. Again, like in this example, right? If we were going for restaurants, since we just happen to be looking at this place, not sure if it's a restaurant, maybe it's a cafe, something. Chicken, great. If we were going for restaurants or other eateries, then we'd look for keywords that fit into that. So maybe food. What other ones might apply? Menu, of course. Menu might do the trick. We just need to make sure that that doesn't get caught in anywhere else, as in like if they had the word menu here to describe this menu, that would catch all of the pages. We wouldn't want that. Yeah, you just sort of go through a couple of the pages and try and pull out keywords that reference or that make sense for whatever group you're trying to target. So menu, dinner, food, restaurant, our menu, something like that. All of those combinations would be perfect for what we're trying to do. So we could use restaurant here. Then just pop all of those keywords in your list. Oops, we'll pull that back up. So we'd just chuck those down here. That's if I can type properly. And instead of using the zip codes. But for this example, we're just going to be using the zip codes. So we'll just select all of these here. And just right click and copy. And then we jump into ScrapeBox, and we're just going to pop those into the keywords box there. Now at the same time, while I'm here, we'll just actually pop in the footprint. So we're not going to be using any of the built-in platforms for ScrapeBox, because we're not looking for any of these particular sites at all. Instead, we're looking for Groupon. So what I'm going to pop in here is site groupon.com. So what this means is that we're going to be searching for a combination of this keyword and this footprint for each query that we send off to. In our case, we're going to be using Bing. It'll make a lot more sense in the next video. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video, where we actually start running our first scrape against Bing to see what pages we get that have any of these keywords, 90210, 90211, etc. On Groupon.com. So I'll see you there, guys.